In San Juan County, we have 10,000 Navajo students. They've been going to English classrooms and studying poetry and studying biography and studying nonfiction of writers of other ethnic groups when their own community, their own culture had writers who could have been studied. I do think the curriculum is probably the largest part of the problem, that we've not found a good way to integrate Native values and Native philosophy and Native history and even Native literature into our mainstream curriculum so that all students receive that instruction.
The reason that we've been successful as we have been to date is having the autonomy to really think about what are those things we want to see in our curriculum. I've heard students, talk about the importance of learning their language and why that matters to them on a personal level. And I've also heard students talk about different stories that they've learned as far as their own history. So one thing that our teachers do is when they're looking at their curriculum framework or our program development framework is that we look at how do we integrate culture and language, the context of whatever the students are bringing to the school, into whatever curricular area that they're teaching. In addition to that, a holistic wellness philosophy, which is pretty common among most tribes, and looking at a student, not just their academic performance, but also their physical fitness, their health, their overall well-being, their social emotional state, as well as kind of their connection to their community and relationships. The district and NACA have been kind of paired together as we were the first collaborative charter school. So I think there's a lot of potential for learning from this school, the different aspects of it that can be used both in large districts but also in small districts as well. It's really around working with youth and then also working within kind of a community and having the school be the center of that place to bring those things together and be able to start working on some of the issues that are related to that, where maybe schools haven't been so friendly before, but how can we really turn them into being places of strength for everybody. In the short amount of time that I've been able to work with the Kellogg Foundation and learn about the work that they do is that they have a strong commitment to communities and developing communities from within the community itself and then kind of in partnership from the ground up. And also I see that they have a strong commitment to youth and families in a holistic way, which I think is something that's very unique as well.